Those weren't fights, those were ass whoopings. I whooped his ass.
That's a lot.
When was your first ever fight? And you can include the fights that you and Dave used to have as a kid.
Those weren't fights, those were ass whoopings. I whooped his ass.
That's a lot.
I'll say first ever fight in New Zealand I can remember clearly was just some kid who kept on riding by my house hurling racial slurs. And then on the Monday at school, he just came up to me, just did the same thing to my face. And I was having a bad day already, so I just whooped his ass while I was crying.
Fair enough. I've had a similar situation, and my dad, after my mom said you shouldn't have done it, he was like, "Get on you." Whatever.
Exactly.
All right.
Hit hard, hit first.
Well, maybe not hit first, because then obviously you're the one that gets in trouble. But anyway. All right. What's a secret talent that you have that nobody else is aware of?
I follow instructions really well, so that makes me a good chef. I can cook.
What is your guilty pleasure?
I'll say sugar, sweet tooth. Honestly, like that's probably the only thing I'm addicted to in this world is sugar. Yeah, unfortunately.
If you can recall this moment, what were you doing when you got the call or you got the email that you had signed with the UFC?
It was not, there was no right, like one moment. It was building up. So when I knew it was coming, I knew it was coming.
All right, what's the time you felt the most vulnerable throughout your fight career? It doesn't just have to be since you got to the UFC.
There was a fight I had in China, the first time I ever got rocked by this little Chinese guy. It was in the first round, but I felt fine. But then in that moment, I was just like, is this the day you finally get knocked out? Is this the day you finally lose? And I remember saying to myself in the corner in the first round, like, not today.
What does Israel Adesanya's fight camp diet consist of, and what is your favorite cheat meal?
And every meal is a cheat meal. I just chop life, man. During fight camp, I do like to eat relatively clean, but then whenever I want to indulge, I indulge.
If there's a fighter in any discipline from any generation that you could have fought, who would it be?
I would have liked to fight Prince Nassim Hamed.
Oh.
Yeah, just because I like the style, his cadence, his rhythm, his showmanship, everything. So I would have liked to test myself against that guy.